the stream. Today we are starting our playthrough of Super Metroid. Just make sure everything's up and running, as we have had a few technical issues, hence the delay. So, sorry about that, but we appear to have visuals, we appear to have sound, and you appear to have me, and we appear to have a Kate. Good morning, Kate. Up and running. Just making sure that all the technical things are resolved with no hitches this time. So yes, we are about to start a playthrough of Super Metroid, which is the third Metroid game in the series. So it's been a while since I've touched this one, so let's just start a new file. If that's data clear. Let's have a look. Controller settings, just make sure everything's set up. So look, shot I want as Y, jump as B, dash A is fine, item select, item cancel X, angle up, R, down. Yeah, that's good. Special settings mode. Icon cancel, manual. Moonwalk off. Cool. Starting the game then. Let's kick this off.
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
That voice file, gotta love it. Though I like how the A2RM AM2R was like this. So, I first battled the Metroids on planet Zebus. It was there that I foiled the plans of the space pirate leader Mother Brain to use the creatures to attack galactic civilization. We get a nice little recap. 20 followers, yeah, 2 more from last night from Paul Foxhound. I was on his Twitch and managed to get a couple more. I next fought the Metroids on their homeworld, SR388. I completely eradicated them, except for a larva, which, after hatching, followed me like a confused child. Yeah, we got a nice little recap. I personally delivered it to the Galactic Research Station at Ceres so scientists could study its energy producing qualities. Here, take this, old man. I got a squishy. I agree, all sequels should do recaps like this. The scientists' findings were astounding. They discovered that the powers of the Metroids might be harnessed for the goods of civilization. Here's an infant. Test it. Rigorously, with science. Not sure that's really a great thing, Samus, but okay. Satisfied that all was well, I left the station to seek out new bounty to hunt, but I had hardly gone beyond the asteroid belt when I picked up a distress signal. Ceres Station was under attack. Space colony. So, here we are. Though, yes, once again, I am without all of my power-ups from the previous game. They don't explain in this one why you don't have them. They do a really good job of it in Prime, but in this, it's a case of no power-ups. They also do a really good job of it in Fusion, too. But here, no explanation why all your upgrades from game audio could be a bit louder. I shall turn it up. Though, in all honesty, there's not much happening audio-wise in the game at the moment. Is that better? Let's get some light on the subject too. I realise my light's off. Little Metroid, but everyone's dead. What happened? You're still in your case. Oh, shoot. Here's Ridley. Hopefully the audio's coming through better now. Get off my little one that I left to be experimented on and probably have no right to say. He technically did and didn't die. We'll go into that in the long range. In fact, we'll explain that at the end of we'll explain that at the end of Prime, in a Prime playthrough. But there are two versions of Ridley. There is Ridley, Mecha Ridley, and then kind of normal Ridley again. So Mecha Ridley is what we saw right at the very end of Zero Mission, or the prototype thereof. If I'm to be believed, Mecha Ridley is a cybernetic version of Ridley, which was kind of made with his mind as leftovers. I could be chatting utter nonsense here. I'll have to reread into it. But then, using genetic faffery, I think they just resurrected Ridley in his non-mechanical form. It's Mecha Ridley you fight in Prime as well, which is, like I said, the one that takes place between Metroid 1 and Metroid 2. Oh, I can't get out. Oh. Bye-bye, space station. Metroid does like its self-destructs. Hey, we've got a third viewer. Welcome. Thanks for joining. We've just started our playthrough of Super Metroid. So, yeah, this takes place back on planet Zebus, the same planet as Metroid 1. So Samus tracks Ridley down back to the space pirate base on Zebus. And defeating all game logic, we go left instead of right to start with. So, you know. I don't even have my morph ball. Yeah, Sam's walked into a room, self-destruct, activate. So we're going straight back to the path of our destruction. We land on Zebus. The first place we head is the tunnel we escaped out of after destroying the space pirate base. Which means, here's Mother Brain's tank. All of this look familiar? Haha. Yeah, well, I said if you think this was again, the only you saw it from the Zero Mission perspective. Imagine looking at this from going from the old NES to this on the Super Nintendo. This was mind blowing. Look, our morph ball is back where it was. Exactly the same setup, with one difference. Somebody is watching me. Security cameras this time. Yeah, so that's my understanding too, Dante, is that the Prime games are set in between Metroid 1/0 Mission and Metroid 2. So missiles. Of course, for this, I can shoot diagonally too. Maybe they do something at the end of Prime 3 to explain. Oh, again, they'll have to say Prime 4 now, because I don't know where Prime 4 is going to be set in the timeline. It would be cool if Prime 4 was set between this and Metroid Fusion. Or maybe with Dread coming up, they'll set Prime 4 after Dread. Who knows? In between Fusion and Dread. Because Samus has a suit in Dread that does not look like her suit from Fusion. So it's distinctly different. Space Pirates back. Though these ones are super weak compared to the old ones. I can take them out with just a single shot. Oh, I missed my space jump already. This is kind of widely accepted as one of the best Metroid games made, which is really cool. It's one that I'm surprised they haven't gone to the effort to remake, like they've remade 1 and 2. I'm really surprised 3 hasn't got the, yeah, I don't have an edge grab, which is really frustrating. Oh no, I need morph ball bombs to get through there, don't I? Fusion's a really divisive one. I won't say Fusion is everyone's favourite. I'd say it's a lot of people's first entry into the Metroid franchise, because the Game Boy Advance was so popular. When Metroid Fusion came out, there was an awful lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? There was a lot of press coverage on it. It was, like I said, my first entry into the Fusion franchise. Oh, sorry, into the Metroid franchise. The weird thing about it was, in comparison to previous Metroids, people claim that Fusion is far too linear. It's got a sprawling map like this, but the story is guided by an artificial intelligence which very much says, go here, do this, now go here and do this. And a lot of people don't like that about Metroid. They want Metroid to be completely kind of free roaming. It's quite easy in this game to miss, in Super Metroid at least, to miss quite key pickups for your gun. So like you lose, it's easy to pass by your ice beam if you don't go to the correct area and things like that. They don't make those things essential to beat this game, but they do make it, you know, difficult to complete without them. I think people like the roaming element of Metroid, the exploration part, you know, with lots of hidden areas. I don't believe the ice beam is required to beat this game. It certainly, if I remember correctly, it's not hidden in an area which is particularly on the map, so to speak. Increasing the gameplay audio a bit more. Done. Morph ball bombs! just my charge beam to get and my... Go down, Chozo statue. What was the first at the time? The Chozo statue's attacking you? Yes, yes it was. Yeah. Well, I suppose if the Chozo are gonna, you know, develop really cool technology that could be misused, it makes sense to protect it. I always forget that those bat things on the ceiling actually can hurt you. Yeah, underneath the safe room. One more missile. Yeah, it's really nice that there's the part on it. One of the parts that I really liked about the fan-made one, which unfortunately was the section where I was talking and I was on mute for it, that section where I found the spaceship with all the broken, so all the kind of murdered Federation fighters, and there was like 4 computer logs next to each other. That was really cool because the Metroids that were on those logs, and they were talking about Metroids growing differently depending on radiation that they're exposed to, is directly equal to the Metroids in Prime. The Metroids in Prime don't grow in the same way as the Metroids in Metroid 2 do. And that's because the space pirates are experimenting on Metroids with phazon radiation, which is also what Dark Samus is. Dark Samus is basically phazon radiation exposed, kind of left over from Samus's suit. But we will learn more about that when we play Metroid Prime. Oh yeah, Dark Samus. She's a character in Smash Brothers, so you will come across Dark Samus later. Because in Nintendo, every character's got to have a dark version of themselves. It's kind of like an unwritten rule. Long corridor. So I know what's at the end of here. We don't need to explore it, but yes, so like we had our Ridley and Kraid statue before to get through, yep, we now have 4 things blocking our way. So another statue, Ridley, Kraid, and 2 others. Fantoon, and I forget what the 4th one's called. And I bloody hate Fantoon.